What's good? What's going on, YouTube people? This your boy Young Ross, and I'm here today. This is my first video. Thank you. This is my first video, and I'm basically all my channel is going to be about is freshwater fish and my journey with them. I've had these guys for like 6 months now, and they're doing pretty good. So I'm not a pro, and in no way I don't want anyone to think I'm a pro and I know every single thing about fish, or heck, I don't even know the scientific name for them. I just see the name at the fish stores and that's what I call them. Some people know the scientific names. That's not me. All my video is here is for the fish beginners. I have 6 months under my belt myself, so I don't think I'm too much of a beginner, but I'm not in any way a pro. So I got 6 months under my belt of doing this and keeping these guys. And, I'm not in any way, like I said, a pro or anything. But, I'm just here to help the beginners and help y'all know and what to expect when you get fish and how it's going to be. Because, a lot of people, they get fish and they think, oh, yeah, I'm getting fish and it's going to be fun and cool. I'm here to tell you guys, it's cool, it's pretty fun and cool, awesome to watch them grow and stuff. But I'm here to tell y'all, guys, like, this is maintenance. You know what I'm saying? This is maintenance, This is maintenance right here. Like, you can't just, this is not something that you just kind of just look at every day and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The way my water is so clear is because, and excuse the little fog in the water, just because I did a rock change. And I'll do a video on how to do a gravel change and stuff like that later. But today, yeah, this just a video just to show y'all, my fish, and I've had them for like, I had some, I got some pretty Ultims in there. I got an Ultim right there. The Ultim right there. He's not an Ultim, that's Tony. My fiance has like a name for all of them. I can't remember him. But he's not an Ultim, so, sometimes, the other angelfish can be, aggressive towards him, but they accept him pretty much most of the time. Angelfish are good fish, and I think they're good starter fish, you know what I'm saying? They get super big, you know what I'm saying? But you have to have a right tank size for them to get super big. But they're pretty cool to stay in the tank. They get territorial, but that's every fish. You know what I'm saying? But, they're in no way like cichlids or anything aggressive like that. I have a rainbow shark right there. I had he had a brother, but, they, at the end, needless to say, he had to get removed because he was getting too violent. And, you see I got some clown loaches back there. Those guys are pretty cool. I got some baller sharks. I'm going to do videos on all these guys. I'm just showing y'all my fish tank right now, and when I show y'all these videos, I have a gourami right here, and I have a yellow guppy. There was 2 of him, but they were gone, they got eaten, but he survived, and this was like a long time ago though, so he's doing pretty good. He's pretty big from what he came from. I know he looks small, but this guy was like really small. And I have some tetras. I know these don't look like tetras, but when most beginner people think about tetras, they think about little neons. There are all different kind of tetras out there, people. Very different kind of tetras. You can get big tetras. Not that big, but this is probably as big as these kind of tetras are going to get. These are like the average size of your average small little goldfish you would get. So, yeah, this is the beginning. I'm just showing y'all my fish tank and how that's going to be. I got some coral in here. All fake plants. I don't do live plants because live plants I feel like just kind of get your water dirty, and I don't really like live plants. I don't really do live plants. So, got my heater going back there, and, got my LED lights. And guys, LED is the way to go. Like LED, I had a fluorescent light going. Let's see if I can turn the camera sideways and see if I can show you the whole thing. I had a camera. I had a fluorescent light going when I first got this tank or whatever. But now I have a LED. It's gonna cost you around like 50 something bucks at PetSmart, but guys, I'm telling you, it's worth it. It even has a night mode or whatever, and I'll do a night video on that later of the blue LED. But it makes the water look crisp. It looks like an ocean. It's the closest to looking like ocean water you can get. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I can get the camera to catch it, but it puts some ripple effects in the water. I don't know if you can see it right there on the leaf just a little bit. See how it'll ripple a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but But yeah, man, these are my fish. I have a Pictus catfish back there. I forgot about him. That's Mr. Crocker. I call him that, Mr. Crocker, because he spazzes out all the time. He's a Pictus catfish. He's pretty, chill for the majority of the time. I had another gourami, but things got violent between both of them, and they didn't get along, and yeah, he ended up killing him. To be real, so that's just how that goes. And that's what's going to happen with fish tank, guys. You know, it's trial and error. You got to learn what fish. Me as a rookie beginner back then, I didn't know what fish you can put in which. You know, everyone knows that cichlids and community fish really don't go together. It has to be either a cichlid tank or a community tank. This is a community tank, but sometimes even when you get a community tank, some fish will still get aggressive. So, you know, you just have to know what type of fish you can get. See, right there's a little nudging action going on between the angelfish, but for the most part, they're pretty cool with each other. They don't really it's just little, you know, hey, move around, give me some space, just like that. But it's not that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? You know, but they love each other. No matter what they say, they love each other. I know they do, and these angelfish guys, I mean, they were the size of a quarter. I mean, heck, if you can see my hand, I mean, this guy's like, he's got a pretty big span on him. If you can see my hand, these guys were like this big when I first got them, and like, you know, they're getting pretty huge. So, you know, I'm not saying I'm a pro. I know I'm not a pro, not even close to something like that. But, you know, I've had this bad boy for 6 months, and my fish are growing pretty good. They're growing pretty fast, and they're healthy. I'm keeping my water nice and clean, and I'll keep up all you beginners on how to do that stuff, you know. And I do this stuff, you know, to be honest, I do this stuff without knowing all the exact PAs, this and that, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard, guys. It's really not, you know, it's not easy. You're not saying like it's super easy or something like that, but it's not super hard like most people on YouTube will have you to believe it is. But you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to subscribe to my channel, y'all can. That'll be pretty cool. I appreciate it. But yeah, stay tuned. And I'm going to get some new fish. I'm only going to get 2 more fish or whatever because my tank's getting pretty crowded. But I'm going to get 2 fish. So if y'all want to see what 2 fish I got, y'all can stay tuned for that. And y'all can see what fish I get. And, you know, we'll see how they go out on this journey in my fish tank. You know, I got my filter back there. It's an Aquatech. Yeah, so, I mean, this is pretty sure this is because I got it from my fiance's mother's boyfriend, this tank I did. And I'm pretty sure this is a 36 gallon. So it's a good size little tank, you know. It has a good little spacing in between, if you can see the space in between. So they have a good thickness margin, you know what I'm saying? There's a good close up of him right there. If he don't run away, which he kind of does all the time. But he's a pretty cool little guy, you know. You know, my tetras are pretty cool. So yeah, man, y'all just stick with me. And this is my first video. If y'all want to subscribe to my channel, there's gonna be many more videos to come on all my fish. And like I said, guys, I'm in no way a pro, but I'm here for the beginners, man. You beginners, you pros that know what you're doing, man, y'all can look at way better people like Dustin's fish tanks and stuff like that. Shout out to Dustin, because I like your stuff, man. Great fish tanks. So, you know, hope to get on your level someday. So, you know, if y'all want to subscribe, you know, subscribe to my video, you know. I'm just trying to help out, like I said, the people that are interested in getting fish tanks, and just letting y'all know what to expect and what to look for when you're getting these fish, and when you're setting up this fish tank, and how to maintain it, and what you're going to expect from the fish in the fish tanks. Yeah, I got baller sharks too. I don't know if I mentioned that. I got a baller sharks, and this guy, he's getting pretty big. He's a big boy right here. He's getting pretty big. I don't know if you can see how big he is right there, but he's getting pretty big. You know, the other one, he's still growing. He's little, but, you know, that baller shark, that's a big boy right there. He's getting pretty big. Let's see if I can get a closer shot of him. Yeah, he's getting big, looking like Jaws. He's getting pretty big. He's never scared of the camera. So, you know, they're all doing good. You know, so I think they're probably pretty hungry. That's probably why they're just looking all around. But yeah, since the angelfish will kind of come to the camera because they know, like, hey, what are you doing? Feed me. What are you doing? Put the camera down and feed us. But yeah, so, you know, they're pretty cool. You know, the angelfish are pretty cool. They'll try to follow you. I don't know if I can get them to do it. They'll follow you. They'll come over here. Look, see, here it comes. Come on. There they go. Look at them. See how they follow you? They'll come over here and they'll want to see, like, what's going on. And, you know, they're pretty inquisitive little animals. And little amphibians, whatever you want to call them. So, but yeah, so like I said, man, y'all hit subscribe, man. This is my channel, Young Ross. I'll see y'all next time, and y'all stay tuned to see what new fish I get. And like I said, I'll do gravel videos and all kinds of videos like changing gravel, telling you about that stuff and the best way to go about it, and the best way that I learned to go about it, and, you know, the less way, because I mean, once you dump that gravel in, man, your water's gonna get a little cloudy. But you know what I'm saying, if I can help you, tell you my tips that I did to make my water, when I put it in there, it was not even that much cloud at all. Just because I was really, you know, consistent with cleaning these rocks pretty good. So, you know, just some blue and brown gravel, you know what I'm saying? I like it. It's pretty cool. gets the job done. So yeah, got a little coral back there. It's fake. It's not real. I can't afford the real stuff. So, alright guys, I'm signing out. See you later. Peace.